congratulate Brian Otucho from Kapsabet boys, a young boy who missed 3 terms because of being neurodivergent, because of having a mental-related condition. 3 consecutive terms. But that boy got an airplane. Why are people not talking about that boy? If that boy was an albino, the Albino Society of Kenya would be celebrating everywhere and taking that boy, even abroad, to study, like the way it happened to Kakuya. If that boy was physically disabled, would have the likes of Dr. Sancock, telling the whole world disability is not inability. But neurodivergent people have no voice. That boy, as a teacher, personally I'm a teacher, with an experience of 18 years living with bipolar mood disorder. It's just I don't know, that boy deserves the very best recognition in the entire republic. He has done wonders. And I'm going through comments online, and people are so mean towards that boy. Mwenda azimu atakuwaje pilot? And I'm asking myself, kama huyo mwenda azimu alimanage kusoma na akapata airplane, wewe na ukonomo ulipata D-, nani mwenda azimu kuliko mwingine? Kama mimi ni mwenda azimu na nilipata B+ high school na I'm a high school teacher, I never even taught abroad, I was a teacher in Seychelles. Mimi na wewe na hujaipita hiyo village yenu, mimi na wewe nani mwenda wazimu? Show me one normal man that has ever changed the world. Show me one. To those who are being mean to that boy, that has a pilot, who will trust him. Brian, don't listen to such minions. Go online, go look at bipolar pilots in this developed country. Somebody has bipolar, an aeronautical engineer, and I want to tell you something, Brian. People who are neurodivergent are so specific. If you move away from that, you are being a genius ghost. Your driving force was to become a pilot. Don't diverge. Look for ways and become an aeronautical engineer. May God bless you. Go abroad. Get connection with Tesla, such kind of companies. Study about space engineering, because I want to believe you're a genius, right? If you look at most people who are neurodivergent, somebody like Michael Jackson, that musician, that was his area, and he did it with madness. That he has no equal. If you look at like the owner of CNN, the guy is bipolar. He does it with passion, because anaifanya na mwendo wazimu. Look at the guy who invented a bulb, Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was a daft boy. They say he had bipolar. He was just out of class by teachers and told the mother to go and homeschool the boy. It's a long story. Homeschool the boy. And he later became a professor. He invented a bulb. Can you imagine life without that boy? That the whole world would be dark today? Because that's how neurodivergent people are. Even to neurotypical people. I want to tell you something. If you ever see someone who is neurodivergent and there's something in that person in inamsumbua. There's something in that person in inamsumbua. And if that person is given the right environment, these are people who come up with great inventions. Someone like Abraham Lincoln, the president of America. That guy was not normal. Look at the kind of wonders he did. And I want to congratulate Brian Otucho. If I had the powers, I would do an interview with you. And I'll give you a book that is written by Dr. Frank Jenga, the owner of Chiromol, a group of hospitals that deals with mental-related conditions, and see the list of all people that have done wonders in this world, have been considered mad because of their neurodivergent conditions, but they have not allowed the world to tame them. And this boy has done wonders. I mean, I'm so excited about that boy. I've shared his story with my many groups of neurodivergent people, bipolar heroes, USP users, and survivors of psychiatry, and they're super excited about that boy. And I have a message to parents and people who live with mental-related conditions, parents with kids with medical conditions. I want to say this. A mental-related condition is not a matter of honor to go having here. Get out of those pity parties. If you find yourself in hospital, like myself, I find myself in hospital at times. In Madare, in Chiromo, the other day I was in Nairobi Mental Hospital, I was in Gilgil. The moment you get out of that and you're normal, forget about it. Stop even apologizing, man. Why are we apologizing for being sick? You know, if you have kids, all they want to know is, are you providing with your father? Are you protecting them? Are you praying for them? Are you prophesying for them? They don't care about your conditions. In heaven, we shall have no gasoline. There are no cars in heaven. If you have to drive, you have to drive here on earth. Even with your conditions. And don't allow your condition to spill over to other people. I'm in social media and I've been looking at people with conditions like bipolar and others. And I watch them, you know, I don't criticize them, encourage them. But I don't get encouraged because you want to pray. If you portray yourself to the world that you're not good at what you do, then the world will definitely discriminate you. It's a cruel world. But if you're good at what you do, nobody has the capacity to discriminate you. No one. No one. Like myself. Even if you say I'm mad, no. If it makes you happy, it's okay. Because I pay my bills. My kids are in good schools. I eat. I dress well. I am polished. Kiingereza yangu iko sawa. Kiswahili changu kiko sawa. Gikuyu ya kwane kiagafio. I'm very good in Kikuyu. I'm 80% fluent in the Luo, and I'm learning it in the deepest village of Kiambu in the mountains. And I'm also around 30% fluent in Kikamba. I mean, I have to live my life even if I'm neurodivergent. Because your rights, even as a person living with mental-related conditions, your freedom ends where the rights of others starts. And I mean, nobody cares about your diagnosis. People care about your functionality. And therefore, Brian Ochiro, I congratulate you. May God bless you. And 14 years down the line, may God keep me so that in my pursuit of my dreams, we will have 2 neurodivergent people in that plane. Tutakuwa na wazimu wawili kwa hiyo ndege. Wewe kuwa pilot na mimi nikikuwa a legislature, a member of parliament of Larry constituency, right? Doing my legislative work, because we must live our dreams, whether normal or not. As I conclude, congratulations, Brian Ochiro, and I congratulate Kapsabet boys, because that is where dreams, such great dreams, including that of the president, are nurtured.